Google AI Studio just got a massive free upgrade and Firebase Studio is gone. I almost missed this one. Google dropped a massive free update and it flew completely under the radar. No big launch event, no countdown, just quietly live. And it changes how you build apps from scratch, real backends, real user logins, real multiplayer, all from one prompt, all for free. Oh, and if you use Firebase Studio, it is going away. You need to know about that too. Hey, I am Ava. I help people cut through the noise and actually get things done with AI. No fluff, no theory, just the tools, how they work, and how to use them. If that is what you are here for, subscribe. I put out new content every week. Today, we are breaking down 3 things: the brand new Google AI Studio upgrade, the Antigravity platform that is powering it, and what the Firebase Studio shutdown actually means for you and what to do about it. By the end of this, you will know exactly what changed, why it matters, and where to go first. Let us get into it. If you have never used Google AI Studio before, here is the short version. It is free. It is at aistudio.google.com. It runs on Google's Gemini models. And up until very recently, it was mostly useful for prototypes, things you could show people but could not really ship as a working product. Anything that needed a real database or user accounts had to be built somewhere else with a completely separate setup. That barrier is now gone. On March 19th, 2026, Google announced a completely upgraded build experience inside AI Studio, powered by the Antigravity coding agent. Here is what Antigravity is. Google launched it as a standalone platform in November 2025. It is an agentic development tool, which means instead of just suggesting code, it takes on whole tasks. You describe what you want, it plans the steps, writes the code, runs it in the terminal, opens a browser to test that it actually works, and checks its own output before handing it back to you. It is not a coding assistant sitting in a sidebar. It is more like a developer you can delegate to, and that is now the engine inside AI Studio. So what can you actually build with this? Number 1. Apps with real databases and user logins. This is the biggest change. The Antigravity agent detects when your app needs to store data or authenticate users and asks you to enable Firebase. One click and it provisions Firestore for cloud storage and Firebase authentication for sign-in, including Google Login. Data syncs in real time across sessions and devices. This is the thing that turns a demo into a deployable product. Number 2, multiplayer and real-time experiences. You can now build apps where multiple people interact live, collaborative tools, shared workspaces, real-time games. Google shipped sample apps you can open and remix right now. Neon Arena is a multiplayer laser tag game built entirely in AI Studio. Cosmic Flow is a real-time 3D particle canvas where each user's cursor shows up live in a shared space. These are not simple demos. They are working multiplayer apps built from prompts. Number 3. Automatic library and tool selection. The agent searches the modern web tool ecosystem and installs what your app needs. Smooth animations, it installs Framer Motion. UI components, it grabs ShadCN. You do not need to know what packages exist or how to install them. The agent handles that. Number 4, secure connections to real-world services. There is a new Secrets Manager built into the Settings tab. You store your API credentials there, and your app can securely connect to Google Maps, payment processors, external databases, anything you need. No hard-coded keys, no security shortcuts. Number 5, sessions that actually save. Close the tab, switch devices, pick up later. Your project is exactly where you left it. Number 6, Next.js support is now live. You can build with Next.js, React, or Angular. Select your framework in the updated settings panel. Google shared that this system was used internally to build hundreds of thousands of apps in the months before this launch. That tells you this is not a beta experiment. It is the real thing. Before we go further, do you need to know how to code to use any of this? No? You describe what you want in plain language, and the agent builds it. But I will say this, the more you understand how these tools actually work, the sharper your prompts get, and the better your results are. That gap between someone who just tries things and someone who understands the system underneath is real. I hit that wall myself. I was using AI tools constantly, but not getting the most out of them because I was not building the right foundations. That changed when I found AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you are serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. Okay, back to it. Let us talk about Antigravity on its own because this is worth understanding separately from AI Studio. Antigravity is a free download. It is built on a fork of VS Code, so if you have used that, you will feel at home immediately. It is available on Windows, Mac, and Linux. The standout feature is the Agent Manager. This is a mission control interface where you can run multiple AI agents in parallel across different tasks. One agent builds your front end, another handles back-end logic, a third runs your test suite. They all work at the same time, and each one produces artifacts, task lists, implementation plans, browser screenshots, so you can review exactly what was done and how. You are not just trusting the output, you have a trail. Model options include Gemini 3.1 Pro, Gemini 3 Flash, Claude Sonnet, and Opus, and GPT OSS. You choose based on the task. In March 2026, Google shipped AgentKit 2.0 for Antigravity. That added 16 specialized agents, over 40 domain-specific skills, and 11 pre-configured commands across front-end, back-end, testing, debugging, SEO, and database management. Free for individuals, serious capabilities. Now let us talk about Firebase Studio because this affects a lot of people directly. Firebase Studio is being shut down. Not Firebase, just Firebase Studio, the AI coding environment inside it. The shutdown date is March 22nd, 2027. You have a year, but Google is already rolling out migration tooling, so the smart move is to start now, not later. Your migration options. Move to Google AI Studio. Google is building an automatic import feature that packages your Firebase Studio project and brings it straight into AI Studio. Easiest path for most people. Move to Antigravity. If you want a full local IDE with terminal access, parallel agents, and more developer control, download your code from Firebase Studio and continue building in Antigravity. Export to GitHub or download a zip and take your project anywhere else you prefer. Now, the thing that matters most here, Firebase itself is not going away. Firestore, Firebase authentication, app hosting, all the core Firebase products stay running. It is only the Firebase Studio AI interface being closed. Apps you have already shipped will keep working after the sunset date with 0 changes required. No need to panic, but do not put this off either. Here's where to go after this video. Open aistudio.google.com, go to the apps section, and just try building something, anything. 5 minutes of hands-on time will teach you more than an hour of reading about it. If you want the full development environment, agents running in parallel, local setup, more control, download Antigravity. It is free and takes minutes to install. And if you are a Firebase Studio user, open the migration documentation today, not next month. Give yourself time to go through it properly. If you are looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What is working, what is not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip. No hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It has helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You will get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI.